Why? Why? Look, I really am going to try to keep this quick. I want to have a very specific conversation. I am so sick and tired of black cis men using black trans women for rage bait. It's so tired. It's so tired. I said it before, and I said it again. Nobody in 2026, no, nobody is tricking these black cis men into pursuing transsexuals and having sex with transsexuals, especially if they want pre-op or non-operative transsexuals. Nobody is tricking these niggas, and they are hoping that people fall into the narrative so that they can perpetuate their transphobia and they can perpetuate the violence that they want to enact on trans women, on cis women, on people in general. And it's just so tired. If it's not this, it's Boosie saying that he's going to be identifying trans women to not come to a pool party, which may or may not be. It's just leave us alone. Like, leave us alone. Like, all of the posturing and trying to act like you're not attracted to it when you are. It's just so late. It's just so late. A more radical piece of art would have been something that would have been talking about dealing with the feelings of being attracted to a trans woman, even though you know that it's culturally wrong, and maybe coming on the other side of that. Maybe condemning violence not only against black trans women but against black women, period, whether they be cis or trans. But time and time again, we see these men, we see these entertainers act like they're doing something groundbreaking and prolific when they're only using their art and they're using their platform to um, reinforce the status quo that it is okay to dehumanize black trans women, that it's okay to think about being violent with us, and that it's okay to ultimately enact violence on us, that to perpetuate that our bodies belong to them, that if they interact with us in any type of way, that we need to have a vagina, and that if we don't have a vagina, we are worthy of violence. That is sexism. Maybe in 2026, people should just stop assuming that everybody is cis and actually update their operating system and use language and ask people, hey, are you trans? Are you cis? And not just going around asking people, are you a man or not? Because with me, that's not going to get you the answers that you need so you can make the informed decisions. I'm just so tired of this shit. And again, I want to have a very specific conversation. I'm talking about black cis men, particularly the celebrities that we've seen in the past couple of weeks using black trans women as fodder for their art when really they're perpetuating more violence against black trans women that trans women like myself have to, in Houston, Texas, of all places, have to live through when we have to engage with these damn knuckleheads on a real life one-to-one basis that think it's okay for them to be violent with us if for whatever reason. And men don't need no excuse to be violent. They don't need no excuse because black trans women are always put in this position where just tell the truth. Just tell the truth, but we're not safe if we tell, and we're not safe if we withhold. So what do y'all want us to do? Y'all want us to just not exist. You want the reality where you never have to interact with us. We don't live in that world. Black trans women exist and we live all types of lives, and you're going to have to engage with us, and you might be attracted to us and come across us. It seems to me like men need to do lessons on regulating their rage, having better self-control. Having better self control when people tell you no, or when people have bodies that are different from what you think their body should be. But I'm not going for this bullshit. I don't need to know behind it. This was clickbait. This was rage bait because you wanted the people in the comments to be like, yeah, see, that's why they be getting killed, because they don't be telling. You can't trick somebody when the ultimate goal is for a transsexual to ejaculate on a nigga's face or down his throat. And that's what these men want. Even the ones that try to act like they total tops and they not interested in the meat and they're interested in the girly parts. If you have sex with a man long enough, eventually he's going to go for the reach around and grab your meat. Because that is the goal, that is the mission. And they've been doing it for decades. This is nothing new. So YG, like who? I want people to name 5 YG songs. But I said I wasn't going to stay here that long, but like try again. Try again, please. Try again.